Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about IELTS speaking section and give you some useful tips, and also talk about IELTS speaking test format. If you're ready, please continue watching this video. Well, IELTS speaking test is my favorite part because you will have a chance to speak with a real examiner, just to relax and do your best to get a good score. The speaking test takes about 11 to 15 minutes and is conducted like an interview by an examiner who tests candidates on fluency, coherence, grammar, and pronunciation. Also, the examiner generally divides the speaking test in 3 parts, and he records the entire conversation. Now, let's talk about all these 3 parts. Part 1 of the speaking test is mainly introduction, and the examiner asks general questions to the candidates about his or her family, job or studies or interests, and a wide range of other topics related to the candidate's introductory information. Part 1 of the IELTS test lasts between 4 and 5 minutes. Let me give you some examples. Where are you from? Why are you studying English? Have you visited any English-speaking countries? Or do you play any sports? As you can see, all these questions are very simple, and you just have to relax and give a proper answer. In part 1, avoid giving short replies. For example, if the question is, where are you from? The answer might be, I'm from Yerevan. Yerevan is the capital and largest city of Armenia. It's a modern city, but with a lot of history and a lovely place to live. That's it. This is the perfect answer for the question, where are you from? Now let's talk about part 2. In part 2, you will be given a topic, and you will be asked to speak from 1 to 2 minutes. I will leave it here, the topic on the screen, and it might say, for example, describe someone you know who has started a business, and then you should say who this person is, what work this person does, why this person decided to start a business, and explain whether you would like to do the same kind of work as this person. After that, you will have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes to help you if you wish. And after you have finished your speaking, the examiner may ask a couple of questions on the same topic. Now, part 3. The examiner engages the candidate in a discussion about abstract issues which are linked to part 2. For example, if your part 2 topic is about traveling, the question might be, what benefits do people get from traveling to other countries? If the examiner uses a word or a phrase that you don't know or you don't understand, say something like, sorry, could you please repeat, or sorry, could you please explain what do you mean by, and then say what you want to say. So it is okay to ask the examiner to repeat the question. Okay guys, now let me give you some useful tips that you can use during your speaking test. Tip number 1, make sure you arrive 30 minutes before the scheduled time. This will ensure that you are not hurrying and have enough time to relax before the test. Tip number 2, keep eye contact with the examiner as soon as you enter the room and smile. Try to have a natural conversation and don't sound like a robot. Tip number 3, talk to the examiner like you talk to others in a formal manner. Please don't give a speech. A lot of people think that it is good to use as much idioms as they can, but please don't do it. I know we often learn idioms in the classes like piece of cake, which means something easy to do, or when pigs fly, something that will never happen. Even though you would learn these idioms, native speakers don't really use them that much. It doesn't mean that you cannot use them. Use them properly. And if you use one idiom properly and accurately, that's awesome. Tip number 4, listen carefully to the examiner's question. Make sure all questions are answered fully and appropriately, and also try to speak clearly and politely. Tip number 5, expand your answers. Remember, you don't have to always agree with the examiner's opinion about a topic. You may express your own opinion politely. And don't forget that your answer must be relevant to the question. Guys, these tips are useful only if you have studied and prepared for the IELTS test and your general knowledge of the English language is at a good level. Have you passed the IELTS test? What was your score? Let me know in the comments below, and please don't forget to subscribe. I hope this video was really useful for you. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. See you soon. Bye.